Hi, Krystal. I hope that you are having a great week. Like I said yesterday, that's great news. You're able to find so many side jobs. That's great. Um, so today, I'm gonna break down our workout into our 4 separate parts, like I always do when I make these videos. So we'll do our warm up, and then we'll do our dynamic. Then we'll do some stuff to work on power, and then we'll do some stuff to work on strength. So we'll start off with our sensory bath. Yeah, and you'll just follow right along. I'll say the reps and everything right at the top so you know how many, and you don't have to listen to my descriptions if you're confident on them. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. We'll do our sensory bath. So this should be very, very familiar. Go 8 to 10 in each direction at each spot. So we'll start with our eyes, or right above the eyebrows, going both directions, 8 to 10 times. Then we'll move on to our whole face. Again, both directions, 8 to 10 times. Move your fingers through your hair, making contact with your scalp. We'll go 8 to 10 times in each direction here too. Then we'll go to the soft spots at the back of your head. So sometimes these are sore, but you'll use your fingers, go to the back. Circles 8 to 10 times in each direction. Then you'll go to the middle circle. Then you'll go neck. Then you'll find your chest, and you will start in the middle of your chest, try to circle up to your shoulder. You'll go both ways, 8 to 10 times. And then go to your arms, slide all the way down the front, up the back, 8 to 10 times, both arms. Then you'll wake up your breathing muscles, so use your knuckles. You'll get right in the middle, then you'll get underneath, then you'll come to the sides. Good. We'll meet in the middle, circle our core, right around. Good. Find your belly button, go a little bit under it. Circle both directions. Then you'll find your legs. Good. All right, so look, we've got all of our body warmed up. You should feel like a little tingly. So these are our reset drills. We'll do our bounces. So you'll just stay light on your feet, allowing your heels to make contact with the ground. You'll do 10 bounces and keeping your body nice and loose. You'll do our core rotations. And again, your arms should just be kind of like limp noodles. They should go wherever they feel like going. After we've done that, we're gonna change our drill that I have had you doing for our feet. So for a long time, we've been doing our tilts like those. When you get used to something, your body stops improving. So this is still gonna be for your foot. Each position that we go to, make sure that your shoulders and your hips are square and that you're making contact with your foot on the ground the whole way. So this is called a compass drill. And so what you're gonna do is as whatever leg is moves, you're gonna shift the majority of the weight onto this leg. So toes are just pointed straight ahead the whole time. So just one step forward, shift your weight forward onto this leg, come back to the middle. Then you're going out at a 45-degree angle. Again, toes are pointed forward, come back to the middle. You're gonna go out straight off to the side, toes stay pointed forward, weight shifts, come back to the middle. Then you're gonna go back at a 45-degree angle, toes stay pointed forward, weights back here, come back to the middle. and then you'll shift back, come back to the middle. Then you'll start it on the other side. So toes stay pointed forward, shift your weight up, off through the angle, remember toes stay pointed forward. And I know that I'm tighter on my left in every plane of motion, so I'm moving a little bit slower here, really focusing on keeping my toes pointed forward and my shoulders and my hips square, and then back. Okay? Then we'll go, so that's it for your foot. We can go to your ankle next. So you will leave your toes on the floor, and then you're just gonna do a planted ankle circle. So visualize that movement coming from the middle of your ankle. We'll go 4 to 5 in one direction, 4 to 5 in the other. Then we'll switch. So toes stay planted. Again, I'm tighter on my left side, so I am being a little bit slower, really being thoughtful about what I'm doing. So after you've done that, we're going up to your knees. We're gonna do a hanging knee circle. So your leg is gonna come up like this. From your knee to your toes is nice and loose. You're just gonna allow that to circle. You're visualizing the motion coming from the hip, but you're letting all of the tension come out of your leg. Okay? Once you've done that, you're gonna switch. Okay. All right. So then our next joint will be our pelvis. We are going, so let me set you up. I'm gonna turn this way so it's easier to see. So you're gonna get into a nice, good foot position. Bend your knees a little bit, tall torso. Use your thumbs to find the divots at the small of your back. You're gonna tuck your tailbone out and then tuck it underneath. So this is a really small movement. It's not like a deadlift or a kettlebell swing. You should just really picture just taking your tailbone, having it peek behind you, and then tuck under. You'll do 10 of those. Then we'll move up to your hip. For your hip, so this is my right side, so we'll start with your right. Take your pointer finger, put it on one side of your hip. Take your thumb and put it on the other. Have your free hand kind of balance you on a wall. You're gonna have your right leg straight out, and then you're gonna act like you're trying to push your heel down towards the floor. You should feel some movement on your fingers, and then you're gonna turn your foot in and out, and then you should really feel some movement there, just freeing up that hip that way. So we'll go 6 to 8 movements in each direction on each hip. So again, when you switch, pointer finger here, thumb on the back of your hip, push that heel down, and then back and forth like that. All right, then that brings us to our low back. This will be a familiar one, low back circles. We'll go 3 in each direction. Remember, nice and loose. Keep all the tension free. Good, so now middle back. So we'll pivot this direction and you follow that hand up towards the ceiling. Follow up, we'll go 4 on each side. And then finish with 5 big shoulder circles in each direction. That will be your static warm-up. Few new things, but we still follow the same pattern. Foot, ankle, knee, pelvis, hip, low back, T-spine, shoulders. So up the body. All right, so that's getting you ready for our dynamic warm-up, where we're working on some vision, some breathing, and then get you moving.